Hello there. I Tantric Anthony welcome you all viewers, seekers, disciples to the newly created official YouTube channel of Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI. This YouTube channel of ours is completely new, and our sole purpose behind making it is to bring the quick disappearing authentic Shiva Shakti given spiritual knowledge in front of you all people, so that all of you attain the same perfection as Shiva and Shakti in your life, and along with your spiritual progress, do your social, economic and practical progress, and do good to other needy people as well. The million years old rare secret spiritual and occult practices from the Vedas, Upanishads and the other ancient holy manuscripts from worldwide would not get lost. That's why from today onwards by the skilled experienced spiritual masters of Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI, by time to time here you all seekers will be provided necessary cryptic facts and mysterious information related to the research and accomplishment of various sorts of otherworldly extraterrestrial powers residing mysteriously hidden inside different dimensions of this entire universe. And let me tell all of you that Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI, is such an institute that along with providing spiritual guidance to all the people connected with it also provides some such special cool stuffs of the spiritual world, like fully energized, spell-doused, cultured, and life prestigious chanting rosaries, rings, amulets, lockets, shields, yantras, and practices, such as online text or video calling practices, nearish practices, pig practices, energy transfers, etc. By using what one can make paths of progress in his own spiritual or transcendental life as well as in his social life. He can also attain perfection like the Almighty Shiva and Shakti, the knower of all, and the creators. Everything is possible. The only thing that matters is to try and step in the right direction, at the right time, under the guidance of the right spiritual master, holding the finger of whom like a 5-year-old you will cross the vast sea of the material world as well as the spiritual world and attain the salvation, or move to the higher realms mysteriously. And yes, let me tell you all that on this official YouTube channel of GVPI, dedicated to self-research, spiritual knowledge, science and moral, vindictive and royal practices, masteries, time to time by our skilled experienced spiritual masters, you will get all kinds of free sorcery solutions. The occult remedies, experiments, and other spiritual stuff will be told so that you all people connected with us can be thoroughly benefited, and no one can remain untouched by the Guru's ultimate grace. But, yes, it is necessary to stay active and keep your eyes and ears open when the Guru showers the words of wisdom, otherwise there is no benefit in being unnecessarily connected with such intellectuals.
Hi. This is Yogini Ghorrava, welcoming you all viewers, seekers, disciples to the newly created official YouTube channel of Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI. Hope you all are doing good and are healthy and safe even in the nasty situation of the lockdown everywhere. So, today's topic is very much important, as today in this video of ours I will tell you the secret principle behind human levitation or flying in the air, and how one can attain it with the help of yogic science. Watch this entire video to know. Stay tuned from beginning to end. Don't miss a single part. So let's get started. There are many stages in the human levitation process. One is just to lift up, and the other is to fly in the air. The first thing is these both subjects are completely different. Consider this. One is only limited to lifting up, and it has a limit, and in the other, you can go anywhere flying. But because in India, it is the yogi subject, in it so there are all the true scriptural descriptions, but what this human levitation subject is, what is the technique of it, is nowhere. Somebody said that it happens with the spell, gave you a spell, and told you that by chanting this seed spell this thing happens. So it cannot happen in a lifetime just with one seed spell. There is the need for the second seed spell, and then it will activate. Now the question comes that, will this levitation power get awakened with the chanting of the spells of the 7 chakras of our human body? So there are two principles behind it. First is through the pranayam, which has two methods. One is outer pranayam, that you usually see or do like pulse purification pranayam, bhastrika, purak, kumbhak, rechak, And after that comes a faster bhastrika. There is no kumbhak in that. And the second method is through the Shaktipat or psychic energy fall, by what the Guru awakened the life in the macro body of his disciple. And now what happens here is that, like there are two magnets, they will stick together in one direction, and when you will turn them opposite, then they will throw each other way. And if we make one such circle, put them in a box, then they will stay raised from each other. But the problem in this condition is that the downside pole is connected with the earth, so it will stay standing in the earth, and the upside pole will stand on the downside pole. This means the foundation magnet stays connected with the earth. But in the human levitation process, things are completely different. When one person will do enough bhastrika through the pranayam, first slow, then fast, then faster, and those who cannot tolerate, they scream, jump, here in this condition then. So the actual science behind the human levitation is that whatever yoga or pranayam you will do, although all the 10 energies or pranas getting purified, and its activity happens in the navel, means to chakras below the navel, swadhisthana or sacral chakra, and root chakra, means 50%, half of it the process will take below the navel, and the other half above the navel, that is heart and throat. So this will be called 2.5 first time, and 2.5 second time. 2.5 below and 2.5 upper, and the union happens in the navel. This is why it is said, without the awakening of the navel chakra, you cannot do the levitation, because navel has the broken everything. We were born, and after that our connection was cut from here, and we got introvert. So a yogi has to break the introvert, and get that under his control. This is why pranayam is done. With the continuous doing of the pranayam, the pulse purification, our earth element and body element keep getting reduced, and with this doing the condition will create that you will get fewer hunger pangs and thirst. Because if you got hungry and thirsty, you gathered the outer material, drank much water, and ate the grains of the earth, the fruits. So with that doing, what condition you will have is that you cannot cross the earth element. This is why you will stay on the milk diet, means the milk, honey, clarified butter, which materials have the purification, like the purification of milk is ghee, and the milk gets digested fast, and we get all the nutrients of it, and honey is the particle of all the pollens, means collecting them, all the honeybees create the honey, and many other subjects this way. We are telling you the basics. So these are used. With these things the pranayam power is also boosted up. So what will be the result is that FRSTLY, by doing the pranayam the purification of your body will happen in an outer way, and after that, the carbon dioxide gas will get too much reduced inside your body. The quantity of the oxygen will keep increasing, and along with that the life energy will increase. And then because of the increasing of the life energy, the pan and apan function that has been going inside you will get overturned, and then you will feel quite weird. But don't you worry, your heartbeat will not stop by its overturn because we are controlling something. We are not like magnets, they are made up of materials. But we are controlling ourselves. We have everything of ours under the control, and behind that, the mind is working, and behind the mind is working the soul. And so when we overturn the pan and apan, two bases got reduced inside our body, which means the earth and water element got converted, and these turned into the fire, and above the fire are two elements, air and sky. So now these will heat up. So how the example of this process will come to understanding is, the first the magnet broke the function of the middle, the vacuum started working inside us, and because of that, the aura started increasing all around us. The aura will get an increase of the fire element, which means the quantity of light will get increased, there will be a little sun-like silky light. Just like the air is filled up in the balloon generally, but it gets heat. Because of that it was captured inside the balloon. And so the balloon also is made as such it does not get heavier, that it would not fly at all. So with its temperature, it starts flying, and how much the material or air is filled up in that the much faster it will fly. And then air keeps it flying and flying and flying. So the point of telling is the air and sky element is above the navel. So where you will lift is either in the air and in the sky. So now you came to the air world. Consider this, here the function is working. The magnet below and above the navel has turned one. And now the air element is heated and calm, and the sky is open. So both these elements, after getting purified, are having the heat from below and above, and so from your mat. A huge bright aura created all around you, the life inside you. All the atoms and nuclear got opposite to each other because after doing this process, you will make the kubhak, then it will happen. As when you did the bhastrika, and after doing that when you make the kubhak, and the three bandh, mool bandh means tightening up the root chakra, second, the udhyan bandh, and the jalandhar bandh, and the posture you have to make is the lotus posture, with what you levitate successfully, as you have already finished the gravitational force of the earth. As we know that all around us is the gravitational power of the earth, so the rays emerging out of you will keep you free from that gravitational force upside, downside, and the four directions. Consider this. The longer you have the kumbhak, and heat is creating in the kumbhak because there the life air will change depending upon the quantity of the kumbhak of you. And this way you will levitate from the ground. And suddenly too much movement is happening in the function you have in your root chakra. And with that movement, you will do the hiccup and make a screaming sound. So the first condition will be in the micro. After that it will come to macro. And after that, the aura mandal will be seen. You will see your body lightened up in the meditation, and two parts creating between that lightened up the body. And then your aura mandal, the lightened up body, that is inside the pranamay body. And after that in the macro body. And as a result, you will lift up from the ground, just like there is the principle of the train in the developed rich countries. The train runs lifting a little up from the track, because there too the principle of it was overturned. And after this, the stronger is your kumbhak. And after the kumbhak the much is the pulsation of your kundalini is happening with power in the navel. And from here the 72,000 pulses the flow of energy is happening and creating the aura going out of the body. So, much the flow of the energy is from the body for a longer time you will stay in the air and will keep shaking here and there. The more stability will be there in your mind, the more stable you will be at one place while levitating in the air. And when the kumbhak of your breath will break, then you come down slightly like the air of a balloon gets released, and then you fill it up, and it lifts up in the air again.
For your kind information and convenience, I must tell you that there are a total of 3 main spiritual masters within this official YouTube channel of ours. First of which is, Complex Body Scanning and Paranormal Analysis Specialist, Mr. Ravish Kodiyal. 94581650039. Secondly, his assistant, Senior Guru Brother, Complete Tantra Removing and Reiki Healing Specialist, Tantric Mr. Harshad Katara. 8200119982. And thirdly, Haunted House Cleaning and Astrology Horoscope Specialist, Mr. Vijay Sharma. 8923560358. Any Tantra Mantra Yantra Practice Mastery, Complete Tantra Removing, Haunted House Cleaning, Money Problem, Debt Relief, Cruel Planetary Trouble Prevention, Taking out of Buried Hidden Treasure inside one's property, Raining of Currencies, Go Down Shifting, Reiki Healing, Energy Transfer, Nearish Practice, or to get complete information and guidance on other important topics, you can contact the channel operator and practice mastery guide Mr. Ravish Kodiyal by throwing simple WhatsApp text messages at his given cell phone number. 94581650039. But remember, No one should do personal video call and WhatsApp call, otherwise your number will be blocked automatically. For brief information, you can only throw WhatsApp messages. For more information, every night between 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. according to Indian Standard Time, you can get information by doing a direct voice call to complete Tantra removal and Reiki healing specialist Tantric Mr. Harshad Qatar at his given cell phone number 8200119982. But keep one thing in mind, that you just have to make a voice call, not a WhatsApp video call or anything, otherwise your number will be blocked automatically. The facility of video calling on the private cell phone numbers of any of the three spiritual masters is only allowed for the clients with energy transfer or nearish practice or complete haunted house cleaning, who, with all due respect, will first have to take a personal appointment with channel operator and practice mastery guide, Mr. Ravish Kodiyal, through direct WhatsApp message at his given cell phone number 945816539. It is only after that video call can be successfully made, otherwise not. Information sent by the admin team of GVPI in the favor of all news seekers. Warning. 2021 copyright notice. I beware you. This post and all its contents are copyright of Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI. Using this video or post in any form without obtaining written permission from the Institute is an offense punishable by law, and the guilty will not be pardoned anyway. So, practice hard. Go ahead. Attain your goals faster than fast. And most importantly, have faith, because faith is fruitful. The world has sustained on faith. And yes, you can also contact us on the cell phone numbers given in the screen above or below in the description box to get free guidance related to yoga, meditation, Tantra spell yantra royal, moral and vindictive practices by joining the international WhatsApp sadhana group of Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI. Hope you all liked this video of ours. If you liked it, then like, share. Right, your precious comments are desperately welcome, and don't forget to hit the bell icon below to subscribe if you are new to the channel. We wish you all the very best throughout your spiritual journey. Have a nice day. Thank you. Peace out. Regards, Global Volunteer Practice Institute, GVPI.